Oh god.
Yeah, you're a very nice guy. I don't like it when you like demo me. You're very, very strong.
Yeah. But it's good to feel though too.
Like you don't look it, but then when you do it, I'm like, dude, I feel like there's like 700 pounds on me. It's terrible. I feel every time you try to pick somebody, I'm like.
Oh man.
So we're gonna go to we're switching sides, so that means that I'm here with this one.
Nice.
And then
Right, go to the knee.
yeah, go to
Accurate
the
knee grab. His legs are still closed. Oh, it's on.
Yeah, I was just like rethinking the move again.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So just run it again. That's good. So remember, just with the other hand, go to the knee, inside knee. That's that nice control
If you need
point.
to use this side, it's fine.
No,
Just
it's good
try and-
practice because I don't want to get set in the pattern.
It's
It's like
good.
reversing it out. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, good, good, good. So he's got a little snare. Just see if you can get that leg free. See if you can get that ankle free. But you're good. Just keep your base. Keep your base. That's good, man. Ah, good catch. Okay, nice work. So, I just want to show you when he catches you in that position. Catch the lower leg. Right, you were here.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't get that free, right? You couldn't walk your leg out. But you kept your base for a long time, but you couldn't figure out that grip. I literally have to sometimes peel that off,
Okay.
which opens you up to other things. But he was good. Like, he caught me, and what did he do? He reestablished a very intelligent open guard. So he's using an open guard that actually has a name here. It's called De La Riva.
Okay.
This leg becomes an outside hook, and this arm creates outside control.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And the second that I get this off, boom, my leg's gone, and then his guard's done.
Yeah.
You know? Oh shit, I had that.
It's fine.
Oh, okay.
No, like that stuff's fine. It's like when you like.
Yeah, really. Okay. So that's just troubleshooting that unique happenstance,
Yeah,
you know.
right.
But that was good, actually. I was happy with your base. You stayed up for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Good. Get away. Get away.
Put my leg too quick. I rushed out one move.
So we can troubleshoot this ankle grab, but let's do it again. Let's see
Yeah,
if
let
it
me
keeps happening.
just get the steps straight real quick. So I'll just do like
A drill.
no, not a drill. So I'm here, right? Because I broke
Yeah. Inside knee.
with this hand.
And as
Yeah.
you get that, your hips should basically be going away.
Right.
Like, you have to be what I think that you're missing in this tactile sense, right? Or I don't know if tactile sense is making sense to you. Like, that to me is just like your awareness by feel.
Yeah.
Is you're not aware enough of when the guard opens.
Right. I think you're probably right there.
You need to be hyper aware of when the guard opens.
Okay.
He might open, I might be kneeling, and the guy might open his guard, and that might be my chance.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you
Yeah.
have to be hyper aware of when that guard is open and when that guard is closed.
Okay.
Because it's a totally different priority list.
Right.
When the guard is closed, the only thing you're worried about is getting it open.
Right.
The second it's open, game on for passing guard.
Okay.
But if it recloses, the only thing that I can care about is getting it open.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's do some more drilling.
You want me to?
No, this is good.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Beautiful. Circle, 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 circle. You didn't have knee control, or you were going to the wrong side, but it's still gonna work. All right, freeze.
I lost my
No,
grip.
so that was the best one yet.
Yeah.
You actually succeeded with this move.
Okay.
All right, but you circled like you had a hip left and a knee right, and you went towards the hip rather than towards the side where you have the leg.
Okay.
So see how he's doing what he will really do, which is try to follow you and use his legs.
Uh-huh.
So your biggest problem was that he got a leg on you.
Yeah.
Because you were going to the side where you had his hip, that leg is free. You gotta go to the side
That
where
I had
you,
the leg, yeah.
where you have the leg, okay?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
But that was very good. I'm
Yeah.
very happy. That's a
Okay.
that's a win.
Yeah, it felt better.
Yeah. Better awareness of when to bail.
Yeah.
So freeze, he's got freeze right there. So when he's got two ankles, right?
Yeah.
We may be like going completely off base,
Uh-huh.
but the problem is that it's so easy for him to dump you back.
Right.
You might have to completely post forward and just drive him so that he can no longer sweep you and start the fight from there.
Okay.
So when he gets two ankles, you may, as a counter, have to completely commit your way forward and take a wide base.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just to troubleshoot that, because it's happening a lot.
Yeah, right. Okay. That makes sense.
Sorry, that's the only thing I was
No. I love it. I want you to keep doing it. Don't
Yeah,
change
yeah.
anything that you're doing. This is fantastic. It's the one leg. It's the one leg that's free. Clear that wrist. Pull it straight up. At the sleeve. Yeah, it's free. Oh, he regripped it. Good. Drive down, drive down, drive down. Settle. Kill his hip, kill his hip. Settle, settle. Underhook crossface. Settle. Stay up, stay up. Turn your hip back over. Stay up. Yes, good. Good. Great. Great. That was a win. You let's like describe it, narrate, right? It's for when you're watching.
Yeah.
You got caught in De La Hiva. You did what I told you. You tried to strip the hand.
Yeah.
You gripped too much towards the forearm, so like bad gripping strategy as opposed to sleeve or hand. It'd be easier to peel just mechanically. So you couldn't get it off. But it inhibited him enough that he couldn't sweep you with it. And you managed to drive your knee over and get to your familiar knee slide.
Yeah.
Then you were in a solid intermediate position. Again, he tried to scissor sweep you, right? Just dynamic. He's playing off the situation. That is really what's going to happen.
Yeah.
There was enough sideways pressure that you weren't used to, that you dropped your hip. But because of coaching, I told you to turn back down.
Right.
And you got back to a good, even position. So,
Yeah.
like tenets of jiu-jitsu, he's probably heard me say it, like get on top, stay on top.
Mm-hmm.
Like you gotta have that burned into your mind.
Okay.
When you're on top and the guy breaks you to your hip, there's this like moment of frustration where you're like, oh fuck, he got the sweep, right?
Yeah.
You have to replace that with this idea, like I'm gonna hit the ground like a bouncing ball, like I'm coming back on top. Like
Okay.
do not accept any sweep.
Mm.
That's hard to teach, but you can learn it as a white belt.
Okay.
When your hip hits the mat,
Yeah.
this shit is not over. He's still on the ground unless he came up over you.
Right.
Like, make him be good.
Okay.
Like, if your hip hits the mat, you just pop right up. You,
Yeah.
you
Whenever I feel
belly-
I miss it, I just give it to people.
Yeah,
So I don't wanna
never,
force it.
never give it to them.
Okay.
Always turn belly down, knees down.
Okay.
Just get right back up on top. Make them earn it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Remember, you're feeling the open legs. No rush, they're open. Force them down, force them down. Yes, good fix. Where are you, right?
Back to close guard.
Yeah, so just run it again. Good, get away. Yes, circle. You're in the right position. Keep circling. Your hips, circle your hips. Don't worry about that. Like circle, settle, guard pass. Good job.
Nice. I can
You
do
went
a
the
good
right.
job.
You went the correct direction. The
Yeah.
bottom leg was mostly inhibited. He tried to fish with that top leg, but it was weak. You just circled away from it. It couldn't follow
Yeah.
because of the hip, right? And you just went to his head and settled. Easy day.
With my grips too, I can tell I'm not doing as good of a job as I need to with the,
Accuracy.
because his hips still have
Yes.
movement
More
even when I
play.
have my grip.
Yeah.
So I'll work on that.
Absolutely. An accuracy of grip. That's right. Yeah. Yep. Go. Knee. Good. Yeah, way to go. You're free. You're free. Maybe. Sprawl it. You're free. Go the correct direction. Oh, you went back into guard. You feel it? You
Yeah.
made a decision to go back in. And you're back on step one. So you made that decision. A little bit. That's probably unfair. He was probably pulling you. There was probably some you were bent over, right? Not amazing posture, right? There was probably some pressure to get sucked back into guard, but I watched you move your knees and walk into that guard.
Yeah, I was thinking to just reset.
Reset.
But
right. But
not correct mindset.
but to improve your jujitsu, that's good. Like you have a winning personality and a training personality.
Yeah.
And I am more often in my training personality. So I will like make those decisions to meaningfully reset just to get that look. Okay, I'm out, reset, out, reset. Like just to
Okay.
get the look, right? Just to train. So the fact that you did it to train is good.
Yeah.
But for now, I want you to emphasize your winning personality
Okay.
as much as possible because you need to have an understanding of what's like you don't understand what makes you win right now.
Yeah.
So I want you focusing on winning so that you connect to the concepts that you need to.
Okay.
And when you really have a clear like workable pathway,
Yeah.
then we can go to a healthy like training personality.
Okay.
And yeah, you reset more often.
Gotcha.
But like that's a bad habit.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
That's what I do a lot. All right, so just kind of troubleshooting this. So trying to think of where I'm messing this up. So I'm here, I'm doing this, I get the break, then I'm coming up, and I think I'm letting go of this hand too quick. So I'm getting here. Yeah, see, I'm getting hooked. I'm getting
So-
hooked right away,
Right,
and then I kind of don't know what to do.
This is a great question.
Yeah.
So, a typical thing in jiu-jitsu
Uh-huh.
is that you can't control him completely. Like, not to be morbid, but like the way that you control a guy completely is you shut down his central nervous system.
Yeah.
So like you knock him out with blunt force trauma, like you shoot him in the brainstem, right? Like you use other things other than grappling.
Right.
Yeah, he's like, he'll just, yeah, exactly. That works better. Like,
Yeah.
That's the best guard
You know, I'm
pass.
sick of losing.
Yeah. You're like,
I'm
fuck
sick
you,
of this
buddy.
shit, man.
Then you're like, woo, 3 points.
How did you teach me how to counter this?
Yeah, exactly.
you imagine
Jiu-jitsu
that
for
shit?
bullets.
Yeah. Yeah, bad news. You stick your toe in the barrel and like it's like it blows up. I don't think it works like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, back on track. So like you can't take all of his hands.
Right.
Or if you take all of his hands, you can't take his legs, right? Like
Right.
there's always going to be a give and take,
Okay.
and there's always going to be a pro con, and there's always going to be stylistic things. So some of this you have to put a lot of this on me.
Okay.
So again, I'm going to do this wrong. I'm just relieving pressure. Like, so this is probably the worst way to do it. I
Yeah.
like to pass with 2 feet closed.
2
Right.
feet closed.
Yeah, like
Okay.
close, right?
Okay.
So I like to do this,
Mhm.
and I know full well that he will get on 1 ankle and that he will attempt to get on 2.
Okay.
But I could just as easily do this on the reset. Close your guard. I could just as easily do this and try to go askew,
Okay.
like to have one leg back.
Okay.
one of the problems that I have with that is that the more that I try to take a base with 1 foot away,
Yeah.
now he can only grab 1 foot. And if I always put this, there's some science to it. So if I have this sleeve,
Mm-hmm.
this is the foot that I leave forward.
Okay.
He just let go of his guard, so it's not like an amazingly clear demo.
Right.
But you see what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
As opposed to
Yeah.
this foot positioning. I just choose to have this foot positioning,
Okay.
right?
Right.
But let me tell you why I choose the way I do. It's not right or wrong. You may actually find a different, like your body, your height, your mechanics, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm here, I'm a little more bent over,
Mm-hmm.
generally speaking,
Mm-hmm.
trying to force this down. So my lower back is more tired.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a little harder to get to good posture here with this broken stance.
Right.
Whereas with this close in, it's easy for me to get to good posture,
Okay.
which is a little bit less burden, a little bit less weight on my lower back.
Mm-hmm.
So I sacrifice ankle accessibility
Okay.
for easier posture.
Let me ask you, when he, say he does get one of your ankles, like
Yeah.
right away, is your first thought, are you gonna just try to move through it, or are you gonna try to, like we talked about, break that grip with your hand, like an active break? Or is it gonna depend?
It depends.
Okay.
I think that I know the guards. Like, I think that I just have the knowledge of the guards,
Mm-hmm.
so I know how to individually fight each guard.
Okay.
So I don't worry about it as much.
Mm.
Like right now, it's a huge concern for you,
Yeah.
but I'm
I
like,
shut down when
but
I
I'm,
have some of
I'm
my
less
ankles.
shut down by it.
Yeah.
I also just have more reps of base,
Okay.
right? And I have a little bit more awareness of my balance. So that thing that I told you, like I really told you what my technical formula is,
Mm-hmm.
which is that when I feel a sweep coming this way, I lean this way.
Okay.
And then when I feel a sweep coming this way, I lean this way. But
Okay.
you're not tracking the sweep yet.
Right.
Like the same way you were having some trouble feeling when the guard was opening,
Mm.
you're not feeling the sweep yet. Because
Yeah.
these things happen fast,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know?
I did. Yeah.
So it's a little bit of balance. Like I'm actually very happy that you get reps where he's just shaking you and you're kind of like,
Yeah.
you like those are invaluable. Like
Yeah.
you still owe like 50 hours just getting shaken.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you'll just have better balance,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
But there's a degree that it's technical and can be understood, but there's also a degree that it's like it has to be felt
Okay.
and just understood on the physical level.
Okay.
Like why don't you set up let's do this. Let's finish up with this
Yeah,
drill.
sure.
We'll just go 10 more minutes.
Yeah. Cool.
I want you to scissor sweep him. And just do a rep scissor sweeping him.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the second rep, as he goes to scissor sweep you, I'll tell you when. I just want you to lean into the scissor sweep.
Okay.
And then again, I want you to eat it. I want you to just be like a drilling partner. Let him
Okay.
scissor sweep you. I just want you to, you're eating the rep, but you're still training.
Right.
You're just feeling it.
Okay.
All right? And then the second rep, he goes to scissor sweep you. I want you to lean into it.
Lean into it.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one I'll eat. Next one I'll lean into it.
Right.
Sweeping
So
from
like
guard- from
so like
guard?
sets of 2. Yeah.
From guard?
Yeah. Like he's just gonna sit there, right?
Okay.
You go collar sleeve, you hip out, you set your legs. The same scissor that you like to do. Yeah, set your legs across, boom, there's the scissor, there's the energy. Alright, you wanna eat like just take it again, just
Yeah.
eat
Sure.
it again.
Sure.
Just study it, right?
Okay.
Just be familiar with what he's doing. Collar sleeve, he's controlling your posts. He's gonna put one leg down, block your leg, one leg across your belly, that's the energy. Boom, your leg gets reaped and your stomach gets pushed, your upper body gets pulled.
Okay.
Eat it one more time, just feel it, right?
Yeah.
And this is good, he's just getting drill reps. Collar sleeve, he's controlling your posts. Now he's gonna go the other way. One across your belly, one on your leg, right? He's pulling your posture down. He's not as good on this side. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, now sweep them to your good side. Right?
Okay.
So which way are you gonna go?
I'm gonna
Gonna
go
fall?
this way.
Yeah. Lean, lean, lean. Sweep's dead. He goes to something else. So you overcommitted, right?
Okay.
Like the sweep didn't exist, but
Right.
you overcommitted and he went to your back,
Okay.
right?
Is that what I was supposed to do?
No, you did exactly what you were supposed to do. You
Okay.
followed instructions, but you just like, so you leaned in a way. You leaned so much that your back was exposed.
Okay, you want me to actually do it like in a way that would make sense?
Yeah.
And
So
it
so
feels
stay
like that.
facing him and just
Okay.
try to lean.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Boom. He sets it. He starts sending you. So that was great. That's the line I want you to find.
Okay.
Because we can go so far that you could be uprooted almost in the air, and in the air you're going to be able to throw your weight on his leg,
Okay.
right? But right now, it's before that.
Okay.
You can't afford to get that deep into things.
Yeah, right.
So when that knee slides across your belly, you
Yeah.
probably got to lean.
Okay.
Lean. It's dead. Reset. So you feel now. You also feel the reset.
Yeah.
Feel when he gives up on it, and just try to square up with good posture.
Okay.
So so something that he will just do now because he's been training longer, because he's been rolling a lot, 'cause
Yeah.
right, is that he will attack, and then when he feels that attack get beat, he will stop.
Mm-hmm.
But generally, if you take a bad posture, he will go to something else.
Okay.
Right? So you need to feel when he stops and reset, and that's when you would be resetting with posture,
Okay.
like
Resetting
in a
the
good
posture.
position. Yeah.
Would that then be a good time for me to attack, like
hell yeah.
recognizing?
Exactly.
Okay. 'Cause
It
he's-
would be amazing because his legs are open. And you just
yeah.
force his knees down and fuck him up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want me to like not?
No. I want you to really try to sweep him.
Oh.
This is just good. He's just needs to feel this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. You're doing perfect, son. Boom, boom, boom. When he stops, reset. Yeah, good posture. See how you're not in a bad position?
Yeah, not at all.
That's the kind of shit that you need to be feeling.
Okay.
Like, feel when the guy, oh, you got a base, you got to ride it out.
Yeah.
Now, when he settles, he's like, oh, that didn't work.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm good.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like that.
All right, a couple more.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see what my mom said. I don't know why I opened it. My mom's text messages always piss me off.
I'm the same way sometimes. I have good ways. Does she leave like a lot of voicemails?
Yeah.
Yeah, I check my voicemails full and it's
Still 1998 with the voicemails.
yeah, and she always time
Yeah.
date stamp says, hey Rand, it's
Yeah.
Saturday, it's
Yeah. I know, 'cause I have an
let's see
iPhone.
here.
You do too.
2 o'clock. No,
My
wait.
favorite, hey, it's mom. Yes, caller ID, 2001.
Yeah.
Oh my god, mom. Thanks. Hey, it's mom.
Yeah.
Yes, same number you've had since 1997. Come on now.
Good, man. Yep, it reset. So you're good. So that was very realistic, right?
Yeah.
Like you stopped the sweep, but he earned your posture,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So now, so that's fine. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
You know, we can talk about how you can try to stop the sweep without burying your head in the sand.
Okay.
So it's like you can even try to stop the sweep with better posture. Like
Oh,
when
yeah.
I try to lean into a scissor sweep.
I was just trying not to get caught in that 45, but
Hell yeah.
yeah.
But like when I'm up, right? Let's say he takes me pretty well, right? Yeah, this is a problem for me. And he
Okay.
goes, go ahead. It's like I just lean right here. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I do.
Okay.
And then I'm stuck in that 45. It's not going to be great,
Right.
but yeah, we'll fight from here. You know, I take it with as good posture
Okay.
as I can.
Gotcha.
For the purposes of the demo, I gave him a lot. So yeah, it's going to be hard for me to come up from that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, But realistically, I'm trying to make him try to do this from here.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, which is like never gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
So posture beats this before it even happens,
Right.
right? But you have to understand that simple lean,
Okay.
and then you'll do better stuff. Like you'll just learn like simple counters. Like he'll do a scissor sweep and I'll start trying to fold his toes. Yeah, it's awful. You know, like you'll just be like, okay, no more scissor sweeps. Like I know what to do now.
Okay.
I don't think I want to do them now. I didn't know that was a possibility.
Yeah. This karate chop is shit. Just yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
All right.
But
Excellent.
yeah, I think we got some good shit today.
Yeah, for sure. I just wanted to touch on for like maybe a minute. We don't
No,
have
let's
to
do
do
it.
any drills or anything. Just general right now because we're doing all the top stuff, which is
Yeah.
awesome. So I have like sample size to build on.
Yeah.
But when we've been doing like the pass, sweep, or submit game,
Yeah.
when I'm on the bottom,
What do you do?
Yeah,
Okay, so
I mean-
we gotta do a full class on bottom.
yeah, I just try to
But
do
it's-
grips. But like
it's
if I do it on a
the-
Saturday, should
it's
I?
like the opposite,
Okay.
which I know that's very hard to reverse learn.
Right.
Okay.
Just like a very
Unless-
like run. I mean, should I just try to do a scissor
Let me
sweep for now?
Let me
something very
switch.
basic.
Let me switch and get on the bottom. So first of all, I think closed guard is one of the best positions in jiu-jitsu,
Okay.
but I'm a butterfly guard player.
Okay.
But it's okay. I can teach you closed guard. I'm very good at butterfly and half guard. So when I want to break posture and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I only focus on the head.
Oh, okay.
I don't worry about a lot of shit.
Okay.
My fingers hurt too much, so I don't even love E-grips.
Okay.
Right, he's gonna be doing his thing.
Mhm.
The first thing I have to do is break these off constantly breaking these off his body.
Okay.
Constantly breaking these off his body. To open up a line to get something to his head.
Okay.
And I focus on the crown of the head.
Okay.
Even pulling on the neck, like if he has good posture,
Yeah.
right? His posture's not even great, but if I pull on his neck, he
Strong
can kind of
arm.
resist. I
Yeah.
try to fold the top of his head
Okay.
into his chest.
Interesting.
Like that, like a
Oh,
Muay
yeah,
Thai thing,
just-
and then
oh,
I can
okay.
pull him down, and then I'll build grips.
Okay.
Like then I will use the gi, because then I'm only trying to let him back up into the 45.
Okay. And then you.
And then it depends on what I want. Like maybe I want to keep him completely down, and that's my strategy. Maybe I want to let him into the 45 and start trying to submit shit.
Okay.
You know, right? Like you have to build a game from there,
Okay.
which we can talk about.
Yeah.
But as a simple rule, how do you break posture? Me? You want a simple way?
Yeah.
The head's the king, you always go to the head.
Always fighting the grips. So like.
Yeah,
are we
always
pummeling,
fighting
trying
grips.
to get underneath.
Yeah, you're pummeling.
We're pummeling
Exactly.
there.
I
Okay.
get underneath. I use this a lot. I just put a forearm bone underneath. If I have to, I just shave the shit right off.
Okay.
And then that's the one that I will reach up with.
Oh. Okay.
I do enough sit-ups that I don't have like I just do a bunch of sit-ups, so I can sit up anytime I want.
Yeah.
But really, the thing that we talked about this knee line, see how I'm being lazy right now? Like, almost like the inside of my knees is a little bit in front of him, right?
Yeah.
So this is pretty weak, pretty shallow.
Mhm.
My feet are shitty, and this is kind of shitty. The only reason it looks okay is because he's kind of up. If you
Right.
settle back.
Alright.
Yeah, he
Break
settled
it up,
back.
yeah.
I can't really bring him forward.
Yeah.
I need to drive my knee line deeper. See that adjustment I just made?
Yeah.
Now my knee line is like shooting through his kidneys. Now I have some strong lower body.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to have a good closed guard, I would more fundamentally drive my hips into the correct position,
Okay.
and then that would help me bring him forward with my knees to get to his head.
Right.
And I would use both tools to get to his head.
Okay.
All your attacks happen from broken posture. Like, if there's a checklist, thank you. If there's a checklist for bottom, posture is always number one. And it's like, it never stops being number one.
Okay.
And it's like every second, you are just like, breaks posture, breaks posture, breaks posture. The second he gets it, you're like, breaks posture, posture, posture. Like, it's just like, just say posture 100 times.
Okay.
And then And then you just need techniques. Like you don't have enough reps in on your arm bar, on your triangle. Like
Yeah.
we'll get there.
Okay.
But the you can't get there until you can control people's posture a little bit.
Mm.
And you want to figure out how to grip. So right now, if you need a training goal,
Yeah.
figure out how to hold people without hold their posture down. First how to grip fight, how to break their posture. Use your legs, attack the head.
Okay.
Then I want you to figure out how to hold people without completely gassing the fuck out of your grips.
Mm.
If you can do that,
try to
then you can
pummel,
attack
Get
from
the
the
crown of
bottom.
the head.
Yeah.
Drive that into their chest.
Yes.
Okay.
But then, like, how do I hold them?
Okay.
You know, so I do stuff like I'll just like lace over and take a mechanical grip and just hold.
Okay.
I can rest here. I can rest here. I'm not trying to submit. I'm just trying to hold. You know.
Okay.
Or these like which lapel grips do I like? Right. Like.
Yeah.
But just how to hold, where I can kind of control the range.
Mhm.
I can only let him up to where I want. I can hold him there. I can hold him here. But I can do so in a way that only takes 70% energy, not every second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's skills that has no scaling.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good shit, man. Yeah. I appreciate
Work,
it.
dude.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for having
Yeah,
me.
man.
Thanks,
Thank
man. I
you.
appreciate it.
Yeah. I'll
I've
be.
learned so much.
Yeah, I'll be doing these probably like once a week for now.
I
So.
finally figured out why my pull card keeps getting broken so.
Well,